Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gaming Gold for May 20th, 2013. This is episode 6. My name is Jordan Rader. I am your host, and I've got a couple exciting things to talk about today. The game I want to talk about is Metro Last Light. I've been playing that for the past couple days. It is awesome, so check it out. But we'll get to that in a minute. I have some other really exciting news, but you're going to have to wait till the end of the episode for that. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. So let's watch this video on Metro Last Light, and then we will come back and we'll talk about it. Oh, and I almost forgot, this video is rated mature, so if you're under 17, get your parents' permission.
Rated M for mature.
This so-called savior has fallen far. Should such hope be rested on just one man? I see little chance of success. I admire him. He is a symbol to many. I see that bravery, that strength of will. Fate has been unkind. Maybe he is our last chance. Our last hope.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have had a lot of fun playing Metro Last Light over the past couple days. There are some very cool things with the game though, and I'm not a big shooter guy, big first-person shooter guy anyway, but this game really drew me in and made me want to just keep, I want to see what's next, I want to see what's next, I want to see what's next. And there are a couple things that do that. One, the story is really, really good. Two, the voice acting is absolutely amazing. The animation's good. The combat is excellent, and especially for someone like me who doesn't play FPS, isn't very good at it, to be able to play the game for hours and hours and hours and not get frustrated is a very big thing for me personally. Granted, I am playing it on easy, but that's me. If I weren't an FPS novice, I would be playing it on normal or hard and get a totally different experience in the game. The game has very limited resources. You get 5 med packs, and as you get into later game, you start using those a lot more. You get you have bullets for each different. You have different types of bullets. So if you like using sniper rifles, or if you like using shotguns, or if you like using pistols, those types of things, they all have different ammunition. And there are different guns as well that, like, you have a gun that is basically an augmented flare gun that shoots shotgun shells. So it's basically a one-shot pistol type weapon, and it's very cool. But that's actually one of the really cool things with the whole game, is that it's post-apocalyptic. All these people are living in the metro in Moscow, and they don't have any weapons. They don't have any, they've been making their own guns for the past 20 years. So you get these like makeshift assault rifles and makeshift shotguns. I mean, they have a shotgun that they make, right? And one of the augments for it is to put 2 more barrels on top. So now you have 4 shots instead of 2. It's kind of crazy. It's awesome, but it's kind of crazy. So finding military grade weapons, finding military grade ammo is very hard. Not very hard, but it's rare. I should say. It's not difficult, it's just rare. So the actual currency in the game is military grade ammunition. So you can use it, you can put it in a gun, and you get additional damage, but that's also your money. So firing that is basically shooting a dollar. You're literally shooting your money, and you use money for all sorts of stuff. You can upgrade your weapons. You can customize your weapons. Not upgrade your weapons. You can customize your weapons. You can buy better weapons. That's what I meant by upgrading. And if you have a certain gun that you really like the feel of, you like that, you like the shotgun where you have the two barrel shotgun. You shoot twice, crack it open, pop the two in, shoot twice again. You can use that forever if you'd like. But there are better versions of it later where you get there's a spring-loaded shotgun that has 6 shells on it, so you can shoot 6 and then you have to reload. So you get a lot of firepower up front, but then it takes you a long time to reload the thing because you're like click, 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 and then you can start firing again. If you need to fire right away, you can, like, you get run out of ammo, it'll click one and then you fire, click one, then you fire. So you're not completely alone. And you can also switch weapons. You can carry 3 weapons at a time. You could even carry 2 of the same weapon if you'd like. And if you carry 2 of the same weapon, you can customize them differently. So maybe you have a sniper rifle with the night vision scope on it and the silencer so that you can snipe people in the dark. And then you also have you can have the same sniper rifle with increased damage so that you can snipe mutants out in the world and deal a lot more damage, maybe one-shot them, stuff like that, because the mutants in the game are very tough. So there's that. The story's amazing. It just keeps pumping me through. I just want to see what's next. It's all very, very cool stuff. And that's pretty much my thoughts on Metro Last Light. It's a very good game. I recommend you go pick it up. There is nudity in the game. There is very strong language in the game. So keep that in mind when if you're sensitive to that type of stuff, then it's probably not for you. But if that kind of stuff doesn't bother you, or you're mature enough to handle it, then I do recommend going and picking it up. So I have 2 big announcements. One is that my friend Andrew is going to be joining me on the show. We were going to start it this week, but had some technical difficulties that hopefully I'll have worked out by next week. If not next week, the week after. So he'll be joining me. So you'll get to see his mug on here. And we'll talk about video games and generally be a couple of weird guys. But it'll be a lot of fun. So look forward to seeing him here in the next couple of weeks. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was viewer questions. Now, I do this because I want to do this, but I also do this because I want to I want to put myself out there and communicate with people and be social and things like that. So if you have a question for me or about the show or anything about a video game, or if you just want to say, hey, this game's awesome, maybe you should talk about that one, things like that, I'm perfectly open to that. You can send me a question on Facebook, on Twitter, in the comments down below on the YouTube page. You can do any of that stuff. So on the Gaming Gold site on Facebook or on my personal Facebook, you can contact me any of those places and leave me a question, leave me a comment. Say, hey, you should go do a review on this. Hey, you say too much. I get that a lot. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I really am. But so thank you guys for your support, and if you have questions, viewer questions about video games, anything like that, send them to me. I'll see what I can do about answering them on the show itself. So that would be kind of cool, just to have that interaction. And look forward to Andrew, if I could say his name right. Look forward to Andrew joining us in the next couple of weeks here. Thank you guys, and have a nice day. Hey guys, if you like the show, feel free to follow or subscribe on Facebook at facebook.com/gaminggold88, on YouTube at youtube.com/gaminggold88, or on Twitter at Jordan Raider. Thank you. Have a nice day.